Chosen vessels, what's good? I got something special I want to talk to you all about today. For the longest time, I don't know if anybody has felt like this, but for the longest time, I don't know if you all could relate. I thought I was ugly. I thought I was unattractive. I thought nobody wanted to be my friend. I go out in public. I would like I wouldn't even be trying to look at people, but I would like just how you feel people staring at you or you feel somebody's presence. I turn around, look at them, turn around, look at them, and people will be like this. I don't know if that's everybody's experience, but it's like everywhere I turned when nobody look at me, and I'm like, yo, why is everybody looking to the left, looking to the right, acting like Drew Tube's not even in sight? For like my whole life, I got ignored. People didn't look at me. People act like I wasn't there. Nobody wanted to play with me. Nobody wanted to be my friend. And that's pretty much what it was. I had no friends. I had like, how everybody has their few little group of friends or whatever. So I'm not going to say I didn't have any friends. And I'm not even saying because I may not have been popular or been with in crowds, because I never been one to be in the in crowd, as you can see it with this channel. But like people, just even certain friends, right? People you come around, they're friends or whatever. It's like, yo, I just got like a weird treatment. I got a weird vibe. I just felt like I didn't belong. And it's like even people that I know your buddies are always, everybody's always clowning each other, making, everybody's cracking jokes and whatnot. But it's like people was really like not just like joking, but like really coming at you per se, not like, you know what I'm saying? People could call it, oh man, he's this, you're soft, you're weak, you're whack. Yo, you call it whatever, but it's like it's to the point where it's like it don't feel like it's a friendship. It feels like I'm about to pop you upside the head type thing. So if it feels like I'm about to pop you upside the head, then I don't know what type of friendship that is, but I don't want no friendships like that. Just my personal opinion. I don't want any friendships like that. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys want to be friends with people you feel like you need to hit them every time you see them. But I don't want friends like that. And I never did. So once I realized that, I'm like, okay, people act a certain way. I'm like, people don't know how to be accepting of others. I just dipped off, stayed to myself, and I've always just done me and did me. Because like my theory has never been proven wrong. I get around people, sometimes they'll mistreat you, Get around people sometimes and they'll act a certain way. And it's like when I be by myself, when I don't put myself around other people, then I don't have these problems. I don't have these issues. It's just like certain people that I get around, it's just like, I gotta be around this person, or I gotta feel this person's energy. So it's just like, as a result of that, I guess that's what and make a person seem introverted. And that's the thing. People aren't really. I guess maybe there are some people introverted out there, but like, how can you call a person introverted that started off being an extrovert and then was smart enough to realize that, oh, when I act extroverted, when I show people the extroverted version of myself, I get played, I get made fun of, I get clowned, I get put down, I get talked about just for being myself. And it's just like, why, right? Why, if I'm just being myself, why is everybody putting so much pressure on me? And it's just, I ain't never seen nobody else. Sorry, y'all. I never seen nobody else have to go under that type of pressure. And it's just like, I see everybody else getting treated normal. I see everybody else having a normal experience. But then when it comes to me, my experience isn't like everybody else's. Mine's a little bit different. Mine's a little bit strange, I guess you could say, compared to everybody else's. And I grew to learn. I just grew to roll with it, because nobody's perfect and everybody does stuff that people get looked at as like, oh, you're crazy, oh, you're weird, like, oh, why would you do that? Everybody has something about them, you know what I mean, that everybody has something that they did or whatever that they wish they didn't. So it's like, or everybody has something that they did that people have clowned them for or whatever. Basically what I'm saying. So it's like, if I'm no different, what I'm trying to say, if I'm no different than everybody else, then how come my experience is different than everybody else's. Everybody else could just be normal. Everybody else could go have friends. Everybody else could go be cool. Me, everybody act different and act weird when I come around. But as I got older and as I started like researching these things and looking things up and seeing other people's videos, I'm like, oh, okay. I started seeing like these chosen one videos and stuff like that. And I'm like, this sounds like my experience. I really resonate with this. I could really relate to this. So it's like I've been low key, like, and I always felt that I was special. So if you were sent, like, everybody feels special. I mean, I'm talking about when you were a kid, right? If you knew that you were like destined to do something great, like when you were a kid, right? You look at other great people's lives and you knew you're just like, yo, that's gonna be me. Or I'm gonna do something like that, or I'm gonna do something major. You just always had that sense of self that you were gonna be great, that it was something great about you, that you were gonna do something magnificent or miraculous since a real young child. And it's like you've always felt that way, and people have always treated you different or treated you like you weren't there or like you didn't exist, then you probably know where I'm coming from. And it's like I come around people, like I said, I see people's eyelids, people go like that, people look the other way, act like they don't even see you. And it's like having to grow up like that and walking up to people and be like, hi, hello, what's up? And then people just like curve you. And I'm not even talking about like trying to like walk up to a girl or like, yo, what's up? Or like trying to walk up to somebody and be cool, like high school talk, like type stuff, like, yo, what up, fellas? I'm talking about like since like when everybody's supposed to be friends type stuff, like, hi friend, hi friend. Like I'm talking about since then, like shit's been weird. You know what I'm saying? Since very like real, and I have a really brilliant memory. My memory's really good. So it's like I can remember all the stuff. Like I remember not being able to play with everybody else. I remember people talking to me a certain way and not treating everybody else that way. I remember that type of stuff. So it's like looking back on it, it's like, okay, cool. That's how I got treated. I could deal with it. I'm not allowing it to affect me, you know? But what I did, use it as something to help make me be smarter. So now it's like, okay, I learned how to protect myself. I know I'm not supposed to go up to people and try to talk to people because if then they're gonna try to play me. It's not an if. It's like you kind of could feel it. I could sense when I could walk up to somebody and have a normal conversation, like, hey, how's it going? But I could tell. I could look at a group of people, not judging them, just based off the energy and how they interact with each other. I could tell. I'm like, yo, if I was to walk up to this crowd and if I was to try to like introduce myself or like, hey, say what's up to them like a normal person, then they would throw shade on me, try to play me, sneak diss me, all right, gaslight me. And this is all things that I've experienced. You think people are your friends, you get around them, and then they change up when certain people come around, and then everybody's laughing at somebody, but then you're just standing there feeling like you're left out of the joke. But I wonder who everybody's laughing at. Who's everybody laughing at? They're laughing at you. But it's because you're chosen. It's because God chose you to carry out certain thing. They see something special about you. They see that you're different in a certain way. And because you're different on a higher level in a good way, like a way that if you're a guy, it'll make certain girls be interested in you, the girls that don't deal with the in crowd, you know. And if you're a female, it'll make certain dudes be interested in you that aren't in with the in crowd. So I mean, I guess pretty much it all boils down to what type of person people are. If people are accepting person, or if people are chosen themselves, or open-minded, or if they just like different stuff. You know, some people are closed-minded, some people aren't open-minded enough to like something great, something different. Some people are just open to the normal stuff in life. Some people are just open to everyday regular same old. And then when something new or different or something exciting, or I guess something, what's the word I'm looking for, I don't know, something purposeful comes around, and they turn a blind eye to it. But it's just that's been my experience. Like I used to think I was ugly because like wouldn't nobody look at me, man. Like grown adults walk, hi Billy, and then I'm right there and they just oh, is that Johnny over there? I'm like, damn. I'm like, you're a whole adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm just a kid. You're a whole adult. And it's like once I realized that even adults acted like that, I'm like, yo, it's something, it's something real different about me. And I stayed to myself. I never really, I would talk to people, I would make friends with people, but I always knew in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, I can't really be myself around these people because it's like they're gonna start like attacking me. And it's like that's how I always felt. And that's just how it's always been. It's like when you're a certain type of person, you can't be yourself around people because they're gonna attack you verbally, spiritually, mentally. And sometimes it may even feel a certain type of way to where those type of people, you be like, yo, I don't even want to go over there because it's gonna be something physical going on, and then I'm gonna have to send this person to the hospital in a body bag, and it's like, why even start that up. So that's your discernment. You've always had a level of discernment. It's just always increasing because as you become more aware, it's going to increase because God shows you more stuff. You learn more stuff with experience and just going through life. And as your level of discernment increases, you're going to be aware of more things. You're going to know right off the bat, like, yo, I shouldn't be around this person, or this isn't my group of people, or these aren't my kind of folks. And it just is what it is. Your vibe is your tribe, and birds of a feather flock together. And it's like, yo, it's just whoever mixes with who, and whoever don't mix with you, don't mix with you. So one thing I learned from that is don't force things. Don't try to force relationships. Don't try to force people onto you. Don't try to force friendships. For the longest time, like I would try to force people to like me and be my friend and want to talk to me and all this stuff. And now I'm just chill. I'm laid back. I go out to places and people look at me and think I'm gonna talk to them and be all out and open. And it's like, nah, I'm not setting myself up to get played, because it's like people will feel some type of way about you, and then it's like they'll talk to you for a few minutes and then they'll cut you off, say something, and then like end the conversation, and you like just play you out and just leave with all the energy. And it's just like they'll just leave you feeling drained. And it's like after a couple of those, once you get aware of that too, you'll just be like, yo, man, I'm done with this whole people thing. Like people are literally going to have to match my vibrational frequency for me to deal with you and for me to interact and have a conversation. And if not, then it is what it is. I see you when I see you. But also, it's like certain things I guess you can't talk about with everybody. So it's like if the person's already your friend, just keep it whatever level y'all friendship started at, just keep it there. Don't try to start anything new. Like I said, everybody's not open to new things. Some people, if you want them to stay your friend, you try to hit them with some information or some type of knowledge, they may think you're weird and bounce. So it's like, not everybody's open to everything. Not everybody's acceptable of everything. So as long as you feel good about you, as long as you could look in the mirror and be like, yo, I'm cool with me. I appreciate me. I value me. You know what I'm saying? I love me. As long as you could do that, you're good. Because it's like, I'm telling y'all, for the longest time, man, I'd just be walking around minding my business. I might look at somebody, I just see straight eyelids. It's like, dang. And then you see other people making eye contact with each other, other people looking at each other and all this, that, and the other. And it's just like, oh, okay. Whatever. And I just roll with it, man. I stay to myself. If people walk up to me, let me know that they rock with me. Cool. If not, that's cool too. I just stay to myself and keep and just be about my business. Staying positive, focusing on my money, focusing on my health, my wealth, my prosperity, and all that good stuff. But I'm not putting myself in a position to be played out by anybody. A dude, a female, because some dudes act like they're cooler than you and try to play you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some dudes will try to play to try to get cool points off people. Like, oh, he played that guy. Like, now people think that he's cooler than you because he played you. It's like, there's people who think like that. But it's like, it's small-minded stuff. It's not people who are thinking on a larger level. It's people who are thinking on a smaller level of life. And there's people in life like that, y'all. They're everywhere. But we stay positive, we stay focused, and we stay winning because we're hungry. We want what we want, and we're not letting anything stop us from getting it, because all the stuff we talked about, we're past all those stages. It's just that's something that I wanted to talk about. I still experience that today. So it is what it is. When people are trying to act like they don't see you, it's because you're special. It's because there's something great about you. And your light shines so bright that they can't even look at you. You literally blind them. So they have to look left. They have to look right. They have to look everywhere that's out of your sight because you shine so damn bright. I want to thank you for watching this video. As always, smash the like button, smash the share button, and smash the subscribe button, because you see we almost at 1K. And we going further than that each and every day. I'll see y'all in the next video.